That's right. You're going to die, you.
Hello there! Today let's talk about the evolution of NPC in games made by Bethesda. Hey, don't go away.
Stay put, prisoner.
As you wish.
NPC's behavior can be very funny, buggy and unpredictable.
Good, let's go. We're not out of this yet.
And today I'm gonna show you
see
how
your face.
Bethesda was
You are
developing
the one
artificial
from my
intelligence
dreams.
in their games
Then the stars
during
were right.
almost 30
This
years.
is the day. Gods give me strength. So
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Meanwhile, you are super welcome to sub my channel and like this video. Thank you, thank you. Without any further ado, let's get started.
I hate you!
And the first game is The Elder Scrolls Arena from 1994, directed by Vijay Lakshman, the RPG of 1995. Hands down, it was a big win for Bethesda Softworks, and one of its biggest features was implemented even in Starfield.
We've never tried to make a game like this.
I'm talking about creating an infinite world by combining procedurally generated content and specifically designed world spaces to create a realistic and massive wilderness, where you can find different places of interest. In Arena, those are small towns with traders, dungeons, and so on. As well, you have an infinite amount of mobs to farm experience and loot. These mobs are not artificially intelligent, but can kill you very fast. Actually, in Arena, the tutorial dungeon is the most difficult part of the game. Friendly NPCs can be killed, have some background actually. Well, what's good, they can give you directions where to find a place of interest. For example, blah 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 okay, here. Literally they say go south, north, or they have no clue. Other information they offer is where to find a quest giver. Vendors will buy, sell or repair. You can loot enemies and sell your stuff here. You kinda even can try to lower the price, but I wasn't so lucky. Honestly, I would say this is the only glimpse of artificial intelligence they have. So, Senorita Merchandise, free gold you say? Okay. Actually, I tried to steal a couple of times, but it was super unsuccessful. And I had to flee. Ciao ciao, ciao ciao, no, don't hit me, come on. Racism is a normal thing in Arena. Actually, I did not try to play as someone else, because it took me 1 hour to escape the tutorial dungeon. So maybe they hate just everyone, I don't know. But for now, as you can see, Nords are hated. Sadly. Back to enemies. We kinda have Lizardmen. Now I understand why Bethesda introduced this stupid outfit in Fallout 76. At least we can kill them easier, but I would not say the same about skeletons. These bastards are dangerous. Think that goblins are easy. And spell swords are not that easy. Here we have Senorita Orc, Senorita Nightblade, a couple of rogues, Rogue 1, Rogue 2. A freaking spider, this dude always kills me. Mr. Minotaur is OP as well. Mages sometimes can be difficult to deal with. And finally we have some rats. Well, other creatures exist, but I did not find them yet. The world map is actually huge. Go figure where to find them all. And my level is still quite low, so I'm not ready yet. If you want to get somewhere, use the map and fast travel option. There is no way to do it on foot. For example, let's go to Imperial City. 27 days, oi mama. Run faster, my horse! The main quest is to visit a whole bunch of dungeons to collect pieces of stuff of chaos.
This is the Staff of Chaos.
And it's time to move on. 2 years later, Bethesda released another open world game, The Elder Scrolls II Daggerfall. This time directed by Julian Lefay, who worked on Arena as well. Another RPG of the year featured in the computer gaming world and the same world map. But this time we can't go just anywhere. So, partly the same world map.
Excuse the gloom.
This time we have two options for interface. The garbage one you're observing right now, and something 10 million times better. Ladies and gents, now I can fully control the direction of my movement with mouse. And that is great. What can I say about fighting? Well, they didn't get smarter. No special combos, nothing. And they kill me with the same frequency. But at least we have new mobs, and the tutorial dungeon is way easier. Senorita Yogi, it's time to sleep. Nyanrod? Visually NPC look better, at least my eyes are not bleeding that much. You kinda can ask them for directions as before, but now you can be more polite or less polite. Hail stranger, I hoped you might direct me to the bank of Daggerfall. Let's try? Oh, you have no idea. That's okay. And what about something else? For example, guilds. Okay. No, I don't have a clue. Noise. I need some work, please. I don't know what it pays, but this dude has something for me. Okay? Let's find out where we can find this tavern. Okay? It's really easy. You'll want to go north of here. I think. ... Goodbye. Is it a tavern? Let's find out. Hello, hello. Are you a bartender? Look at his face. I think it is not a tavern. Hello there, Moo Moo. Do you know where I can find a tavern? Maybe here? Hello, stranger from the best RPG of 97. Where can I find this stupid pub? And okay, go north, no east, no... come on! Yeah, interesting. I think I found it. Piggy and Katie Tavern. Let's go inside, and what do we have here? Oh wow. Senorita? How are you doing? Hello. Are you drunk as well? Look at this picture. It's clear as a day that in Daggerfall Bethesda removed NPC's personal stuff. We can just ask some info about available jobs and where to locate something, and she doesn't know. This looks like private property. Do you still want to look through it? No, but if I close this door... Yeps. And yay! We did it! What do you mean, hold? What's going on? Oh, hello, senorita. Are you a local prostitute? Let's ask you politely. Or maybe not. I need to go somewhere else to see how different Daggerfall can be. But where to? Oh, I kinda like this square. Begin. And it looks kinda the same. Well, the big difference between Arena and Daggerfall is related mostly to roleplay mechanics. Visually the game is better, local map is way better. We have a whole bunch of places to go, a whole bunch of factions to join, and the different NPCs will think different things of us. Depends on what we do. Let's talk about trading, and it is different. Well, you still can sell and buy stuff, but there is no haggling. Prices depend on your mercantile skill, and that is all. And if you want to buy something, check shelves. Here it is possible to buy. And by the way, to steal stuff as well. I tried a few times, but with no luck. Here's one example. Hold. Yeah. Once again, you can kill an innocent, friendly NPC. But, and you cannot kill a mumu or another animal. Guards will try to stop you and send to jail. Well, you can just run away like this or resist arrest. It's up to you. Towns have invisible boundaries, so you can exit, enter back and do any crime once again. No one actually cares. For example, here I'm approaching one guard and you need something. Goodbye. What can I do for you, stranger? Well, I'm a criminal, my friend. Banks? Let's rob banks. Okay. Of course, I'll help you. And if you try to attack him, let's do it. Hold. Do you wish to surrender? Never. Okay. Oh, I killed him actually. No one is chasing me? Like, seriously? What do we have here? Nothing interesting. And if you do surrender... Come here, dude. Oh. Do you wish to surrender? Yes. You warrior. Oh. Not guilty or guilty? Of course I'm not guilty. Let's try. Debate or lie? Debate. Aha. I've been found guilty. 6 days in prison. Damn. And that was everything you should know about Daggerfall's justice system. Maybe there is something else to mention. Well, in Daggerfall you can become a criminal, yay! There is nothing good about it, and I never play as a psycho-terrorist in video games. But since I'm just testing here, let's find out how far I can go with this behavior, and how NPC will be happy about it. So, I killed these guards and fast traveled to another city. Here, Gothwick, and I'm already Bond scum. Buenos dias, señorita. Oh, get no response? Really? Another city, and buonasera, ragazza. Get no response. And here as well. Let's kill more dudes. And after doing so, I became hated. Nah. As a surprise bonus, guards will try to arrest me just everywhere, but not in another province. Here, Alex Desert. Surprise, surprise, but here you're a common citizen. The hated status is not good because basically in every city guards will approach you, ask kindly to surrender, and the punishment will be super ridiculous. You will face banishment. Damn. And that's all. Warrior, this court finds you guilty, and for your crimes you are to be banished from Oxway, never to return. Okay. And I'm right back. Inside buildings you cannot kill NPCs. Believe me, I tried just everywhere. And obviously there is no difference between justice system in Daggerfall and this province. I mentioned that you can kill an innocent NPC in Arena. It works basically the same way, but guards will not offer you to surrender. They will just kill you. So justice system is something new in NPC's behavior. The last feature in Daggerfall I want to mention is being able to borrow money. Of course, it doesn't make any NPC smarter, but anyways, some sort of evolution in gaming. What other game could offer you to borrow money in 1996? For example, you want to buy a house, Oh, speedrunners need some cash to complete the game as fast as possible. So they can ask for 100 grants and buy some spells or whatever they need actually. The game is quite big, has few endings and was a big deal in 90s. But we're gonna move on to 2002. 97 and 98 were not good years for Bethesda. Both games, Battlespire and Redguard, commercially failed, and the company considered filing for bankruptcy as a result. In 1999, Beth was reorganized as a division of ZeniMax, and in 2001, Beth as a developer is known as Bethesda Games Studios. Year 2002, and the third masterpiece was released, The Elder Scrolls III Morrowind, directed by Todd Howard. The game was received quite good and again won RPG of the Year in the same exact magazine as before.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in.
In Morrowind, NPCs have their background back. You can ask them about that, or ask for available job, or get directions or info about someone. Persuasion mechanic was something new. You can admire, intimidate, taunt, or even bribe someone to be liked. More they like you, more info you can get. Oh, they will not trade with you unless you are good in their eyes. Speaking of haggling, once again you can do it, and well-persuaded NPC is easier to manipulate, and better prices he will offer you. But in some cases, services will not be available no matter how persuaded NPC will be. By the way, training as a feature was introduced in Daggerfall as well, but in Morrowind it got way better, allowing you to max your skills if you have enough gold, of course. And to wrap it up here, let me let you know that by admiring you can get the maximum level of persuasion. Be persistent and have high personality.
Move along. Welcome, citizen. How may I be of assistance?
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company. An honor, to be sure.
Oh, greetings. How do you
This
do?
is an honor for me.
You flatter me
yes.
with your attention, Outlander.
You take me for a fool?
Well, the justice system has been changed. So now NPC may attack you if you give them a reason, and guards may not aggro unless you
moving.
talk to them. Obviously you cannot just goodbye him. Or maybe persuade. Pay gold, go to jail, or bad by him.
Die, scoundrel!
Oops. In Daggerfall, guards had to get super close in order to give you an order to surrender. And it is not the case anymore. Resist arrest. Goodbye. So, enemies will not follow you, and you kinda can take advantage of this. Just think twice before go back in. But what about fighting system? Did guards get any smarter? And the answer is on your screen. But even if it is clear that mobs are not artificially intelligent, there is something to talk about in this regard. First, let's talk about chameleon effect. In Daggerfall, players found out that this spell did not actually make you invisible, so true stealth builds don't work in Daggerfall. I did not test it myself, but I did my researches online. So now, while we have chameleon effect working in Morrowind, we can kill innocent NPCs with bow and have no problems with law. Oh, I missed. Just again and boom.
Embrace your demise.
Already embraced. And I would say this is a big deal. Are you okay with everybody dead? Yes, you are. Though it doesn't work perfectly with guards. My crime has been reported, but the guy can't see me. Aye. Speaking of normal fights, there is no big improvement. I mean, enemies can use shield, but they don't try to block all your attacks. It is mostly RNG. Super Lucky Gunner is the toughest NPC in the game, but he doesn't use any unique combos, fighting style, or I don't know. His stats are just super OP and basically that's all. Actually, in this fight your luck does matter a lot. I cheated here, but normally this dude is way more difficult to deal with.
Oh, this is too easy.
And 10 normal gainers will be even more difficult. But even without chameleon effect being active, sometimes mobs just don't care about someone's death. Are you okay? Outlander. Of course, guards always know where shooting from. There is no chance to escape the justice. Before I move to the next game, let's not forget about being able to steal something if nobody can see you. This mechanic works perfectly in Morrowind and not RNG based. Maybe I'm wrong, but I understood that in Daggerfall it is pure RNG. But pickpocketing doesn't work the same way, sadly. Let's try to steal something.
What are you doing?
Nothing. In 2006, Bethesda Game Studios released another chapter of The Elder Scrolls, with new physics engine Havoc and brand new something called Radiant AI. Here's what Todd Howard said about this.
It allows NPCs to have full 24/7 schedules. These NPCs are not scripted. We give them general goals, and they figure out on their own how to accomplish them.
The game did quite well and won the Golden Joystick Award for Game of the Year. Maybe now Bethesda is known for a total bugfest in their games, but back in the day they were known for revolutionary great games, and Oblivion was one of them. First, let's talk about fighting, because Elder Scrolls got a level up in this regard. Enemies' attacks became more easy to read and dodge sometimes. Sometimes not that easy, because enemies can rush towards you and do some sort of fast attacks. In this case, blocking is the best option. By the way, mobs are still stupid enough to friendly fire their amigos. But actually, it is not completely true. Here we deal with goblins, and those creatures are stupid. Look at this dude. He just refused to stop casting, though it is clear that I will not get hit now. What you gonna do, my little goblin? Okay, let's kill him. Another situation, but here we have a lizard pit dog, and this animal is not shooting. So, he is not that stupid. And honestly, he is quite fast and can make a big freaking jump and avoid income damage. So, definitely Bethesda improved fighting system big time. Though visually it still doesn't look any real. Nah, I mean, it is still 2006. I should be grateful to finally see some sort of different moveset. Okay, bye bye. Back to friendly fire. I was really curious if another NPC will attack her bestie Westie, and she did not. I personally think even in case of a little accident when somehow she could slightly penetrate her homie with error, even in this case, she would be like,
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
Get away from me!
Second, let's talk about new persuasion system introduced in Oblivion. Now you can see in their face if they're happy to be roasted or bad to be an admiring fan. Honestly, the new feature is not connected with logic, because anyways you have to say something NPC doesn't like. So always you have to pick 4 options. So maybe it would be better to take 10 minutes circling around with jokes about how stupidly great NPC looks today. and level up your speechcraft.
I don't talk such rot.
You don't, but I do.
Stop, thief!
What have I done?
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I wanted to buy
breaks
it.
the law on my watch.
Hey.
That's too... Okay.
Look, I'm dangerous.
That's not smart.
Okay. Hey, you. What do you think about my bow?
What is it, citizen?
It is my bow, and I can shoot. I'm okay with that. Let's try again. Oopsie.
Stop!
Hello, hello. It's me again. Oopsie.
Stop!
Let's talk about Radiant AI and how good it is.
Do you ever buy ingredients from the main ingredient?
Do you?
Can't say I've spent much time there. I hear it's nice, though.
Be seeing you.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Hey,
This lady is a professional beggar who works in advertising. That is crazy.
Let's take a look at the other side of the game, our new Radiant AI system. It allows NPCs to have full 24/7 schedules. These NPCs are not scripted. We give them general goals, and they figure out on their own how to accomplish them. This is the western city of Coral. There are 9 main cities in the game and dozens of smaller settlements. Over 1,000 NPCs live in Oblivion, all with their own schedules and jobs.
Who's a good dog? You're a good dog. That's my puppy. Now be good. Mommy has to practice.
Even Thunder here uses Radiant AI. She's decided she wants to practice her marksman skills, so she's picked up a bow over here. She's decided she needs ammo, so she equips the quiver. And she can practice her skills. The same skill system governs her. And she sucks.
Terrible. Just terrible. I need a little pick-me-up.
And they'll even detect potions in the environment if they need them, so she's going to drink this potion. It's going to increase her marksman skill, have the same effect on her that it would have on me if I drank it. It automatically raises her skill, and now she's good at this activity, and that just works through the system.
But Howard is known for his it just works situations. NPCs indeed have some sort of life, but it doesn't really work well. Okay, merchants will close their shops at night, so you have to wait until the morning. In Morrowind, they were open 24/7, but in Daggerfall and Arena, they close their shops as well, like here. In demo, Estelle invited his character to spend time with her because she was afraid. Well, in my case, she did not. I tried to get invited before going to watch, I tried the same after. Oh, hello, Thunder the Joke. So, what happens if you get into any house? NPCs normally will stare at you for ages.
Excuse
Some of them
me,
will
but
ask
you have
you
to
to
leave
leave.
now.
Some of them will try to kill you. But I would not say that there is any sort of making their own decisions, and obviously all NPCs are scripted. So their behavior can be very weird and funny.
help! Come quickly, we've got a burglar!
Wait, how is he alive, eh?
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's
You look
men.
kinda penetrated.
What can I do for you?
With all these arrows.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder.
By the way, he's alive.
Right, like... Good day to you.
Hey, you said good day, hey! So, ladies and gents, what can I say about Radiant
It's my pleasure.
AI?
Please continue.
It was something in Oblivion, but something sucking at times. Goodbye, Estelle.
Goodbye.
Good night. Good day.
This is most disturbing. We can only hope this madness is over soon.
Good day.
You too.
Well met.
Greetings, fellow Altmer.
What's going on with you?
2 years later, Bethesda released one of the best survival RPG ever made, which was initially considered as Oblivion with guns, because of the same engine gameplay and similar mechanics from the Elder Scrolls. Fallout 3 won few Game of the Year awards and was received really good. Great story, beautiful graphics, well-made game mechanics, this time it just worked for real. So, what about NPCs and their behavior?
Look at you. Look at you.
Look at me.
Hi there.
Hello there.
I'm your daddy, sweetheart. Daddy. Walk to daddy. You just stay here while daddy runs to his office. We'll be okay.
Of course, I will
I'll be
stay
back in a
here.
bit.
Daddy. Obviously, you can have some special fun if you know how to have it. Bye bye, Daddy.
You are quite the little explorer, aren't you?
Sure.
Come on over here.
I am.
I want to show you something. See that?
Nope, Daddy. I cannot see that. Because I'm leaving you. Well, obviously, it is not a story about how 1 year young world dweller escaped the Vault 101. Then crawled down to a post-apocalyptic city nearby and disarmed and detonated atomic bomb. No. Let's talk about NPCs.
Bestow your presence on your unworthy servant.
I'll be damned.
So,
you did it,
in
didn't
Fallout
you?
3,
You
your
disarmed
actions
it.
reflect the
And all
karma.
without asking for
You
pay,
do
too.
good things
Hell,
and
why
good
don't you move
NPCs like
over
you
and
more.
talk-
Bad NPCs don't like you more. And vice
Take
versa.
care now.
It's up to you to be good or dead. Or I mean bad.
I have heard tales of your travels, and I must say, they disturb me.
For example, you cannot have this follower because your karma is not super good. By the way, starting from Morrowind, you might have followers who will assist you in battles. In Morrowind, they are as stupid as any other NPC, and basically the same for Oblivion. There is a big improvement in NPC's behavior when you shoot like this.
Not so close.
Though they still don't mind if you aim at them, and not so close speech line has some sort of cooldown, I guess. Oi, I'm sorry. And that is how you lose karma. Though it was just a little demonstration. I'm sorry.
Hold it right there, lady. Don't take another step or we'll blow your fucking head off.
You are kidding me, right?
I ain't kidding. You're not supposed to be here, so you better leave.
But you are a kid, so you're kidding.
You don't want to go there. That's where the monsters are. We got pretty good at keeping them out. Probably better than you could do.
Shut up. In Fallout 3, Bethesda changed persuasion system. And now you just have only one chance to pass through dialogue with success. You can load a save and try it again if you want, but that is how it just works. In this game you are forced to level up and allocate skill points, though in Oblivion you can stay at any level until you find a bed. Leveling itself is not bad, because here we have a variation of level scaling related to a particular area, and it has upper and lower limits. So once again, leveling in this game has no negative impact on your gameplay. In Oblivion it just works a little bit different, but I'm not going to talk about that in this video, cause level scaling is a big topic. And we are focused here on NPCs mostly. Better let's talk about fighting system. Mobs can shoot from covers, their accuracy is not super perfect, but anyways, watch out. Stealth gameplay is possible, but not without stealth boys or Chinese stealth armor you get from DLC. So, overall artificial IQ is around average for 2008. But best of the best is being able to have different options to proceed with quests. All your actions actually do matter, and in the final cutscene everything will be reflected. Here we can ask my bestie Westie Mihawk to enter the irradiated area, complete the quest and save my character's life. And he will do it. Actually, I'm 100% positive that on my very first playthrough in 2008, he actually said, "It is your fate, you have to do it on your own, blah blah blah, no worries, you're gonna be a nice feral ghoul." So I did, and hello the final cutscene. Maybe Beth changed the ending. Anyhow, I gonna move to the next project, passing by the most replayed game in my life, Fallout New Vegas. because it was completely made by Obsidian. And I just have to mention that artificially NPCs there are way more intelligent. It was released 2 years later, got a golden joystick for RPG of the year in 2011. And I know a lot of people who call it the best game ever made. By the way, what's your best game ever made? Let me know in the comment section. Yokis dokis, my mini hockey friend. Big thank you for pressing the like button. Oh, I mean the button you just pressed.
No theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
11/11/11 was the release day of one of the best RPG ever made, which is still popular today among probably millions of players. Skyrim has sold over 60 million of copies, and it is the most popular game made by Bethesda even today, if we compare Steam charts. Be my guest and check them out.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general
I
store.
just need this basket. Let's try. Oh, great.
My sister Camilla or I will be happy to help you.
Ah yes, let's bully her as well. If you remember, I got bullied myself by that guard in Oblivion when I touched a basket. So here we have such an improvement. Like in Fallout 3, NPCs don't care if you are threatening them, they really don't care, but can ask you to be more careful.
Hey, watch it!
Guards will be nervous if you run around with a weapon drawn. Fear me, dude.
A woman approaches with a weapon drawn.
Well, here I'm not exactly running, but they will be nervous in any case.
What is it?
Artificial intelligence, or some glimpses. Once again, no one cares about unknown dude who just showed up in the Jarl's office and does stuff you see on your screens. In case of true AI, no one would even let me draw my ball.
Well done.
He lacks my style. But let's observe another glimpse of AI in Skyrim. So they may not react to my dangerous behavior, but look what happened.
You shouldn't leave weapons laying around. Someone could get hurt. If I see you doing it again, that someone will be you. Have I made myself clear?
I dropped some weapons and he did not like it. Wow.
No?
No?
Do you care about rotting away for a month in a cell? Ah, but nobody wants that, right? Painful for you, annoying for me. So, you pay my fine, and you walk away.
How about another no? What do you think?
Is that so? Well then, I'll have to charge you with disturbing the Jarl's peace.
Sure. Good luck with that.
You lost?
Inside the house, finally I hear an adequate reaction. I would ask the same question in his case.
So you saw a dragon, did you?
Uh-huh.
Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house?
As big as Scorched Beast Queen from 2018. I had to mention that actually I'm using Skyrim Anniversary Edition from 2021. And I'm not sure if Bethesda did some touch-ups in regard of NPC's behavior. Thank that all random dialogues died in Oblivion. There is no more
We can only hope this madness is over soon.
Good day.
You too.
Well met.
Greetings, fellow Altmer.
In Skyrim, all dialogues are well done. In general, every important location you visit for the first time, like cities for example, has some unique interactions or dialogues between NPCs, and normally you will witness them only once. All these interactions are related to quests you can do, and that is how you can be easily involved in the story. Obviously, since everything is staged here, you cannot see any different story on your next playthrough, but at least it just works. And it just works pretty good.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you
Nope,
here to bully us and
I'm
tell us
not
to
a
leave?
racist. I'm really not a racist. By the way, walking around naked will give you some extra attention from NPCs. They will react by saying, put some clothes, blah blah blah. Here is one example.
Hey, the way you walk around at home is your own business. When you're at home.
And here is another one.
You got no clothes. You should get some.
Come on, bro. Why do you care? But it is not something new in Bethesda games. Even in Morrowind, they will react to unnecessary nudity.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
But in Morrowind, everybody hates you by default.
You are a fool to walk around like that.
While in Oblivion, they just don't give a flying duck about your presence. The senoritas are too busy showing us radiant AI.
That's good mutton.
In Fallout 3, they have a radiant AI. No one cares if you're naked or not. Let's talk about fighting system. In Oblivion and Skyrim, we have staged fights, NPC versus NPC, or in this case, versus creature. This will happen upon your arrival. Some NPCs will not aggro back upon being attacked by other NPCs. Senoritos archers will switch to sword if you get closer. Though in Oblivion this mechanic actually works a little bit better. In Morrowind they normally attack you with just bow. Or if it is broken, they will attack you with fists. Well, at least they know how to use magic. Speaking of magic here, I'm not sure if it does friendly damage, but friendly arrow did not. So enemies' friendly fire is off. Oh, and the giant has fallen.
You handle yourself well.
I know.
You could make for a decent shield.
You wanna use me as a shield? Okay. Let's talk about stealth mechanics, because they have been changed, means NPC's behavior as well. There is no chameleon effect anymore. You can use invisibility effect like before, but it wears off upon performing any action. Now enemies can react to the noise you make if they are not seeing you at the moment. Like I'm doing it with shooting. They could not hear my footsteps because I have the muffled skill, meaning I move silently. While there is no daylight, enemies will not be able to spot you easily. Here actually I'm dealing with creatures, not NPCs, but this mechanic works equally. You can even talk to bandits before they understand that you are not one of them and get aggressive. Okay, bye bye.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Come on.
I'll try and make this quick.
Honestly, I would say that in Skyrim it's easier to dodge arrows, just based on my experience. In Skyrim you can give some gear to a prisoner and he will be fighting Imperial bastards with you. But if you don't do this, he can pick up something himself. Actually, in Oblivion, NPCs could grab a weapon nearby, and I mentioned it earlier, but had no footage to show you. So, let's finish them off. Yep, and the prisoner has a bow now. Great. Ladies and gents, say hello to the Ebony Warrior, who is the toughest NPC in Skyrim.
Sovngarde.
In my dreams.
Be good.
I have maximum stats and this dude is almost unbeatable on the hardest difficulty.
Nope, sorry, nothing.
Upon defeating the first dragon during the main questline, we officially become a mighty dragonborn. And as additional reward, we now are allowed to have a nice companion, Lydia, who is sworn to carry all our burdens.
It's an honor to serve you.
I'm Thane, she's a thing, so let's get started. Companions in Skyrim can take orders and do stuff we want them to do, like go here, go there, grab this, and so on. For example, if I want her to steal something, she will do it. Like here.
Okay, got it.
No matter.
And
Go to high rock.
hey, I did nothing. It was
I
here.
did not.
Hey, go away.
By order of the
Come on.
Stop
Persuasion
right there.
exists in this game, but it completely moved
forgive me,
in the
friend.
skill
I
tree,
didn't realize it
so
was you.
we don't
We'll
have
look
to
the other way
persuade
this time.
NPCs
Even
individually.
Lara's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
Okay, I will. Come on, Lydia. Let's go to kill Yarrow. In this case, I lowered the difficulty so I could hit the previous dragon and everybody here. Lydia doesn't do a lot of damage, but she can use different weapons, as you can see. Yeah. Hey, you, do not touch my thing. Damn, I'm good at this game. So, ladies and gents, our companion will not betray us even if we want to kill the Yarrow. So we cannot kill him because he is essential. The most essential dude.
Never should have come here.
Agree. In Oblivion, this ugly freak can be our companion as well, but we cannot control him, only say wait here and that's all. Actually, he's not that helpful anyways. Because he will not fight, he is just adoring pet. And finally about trading. In Skyrim we can lower prices through speech skill tree. We have a whole bunch of perks related to this. Investor, we can invest. Or we can sell stolen goods, or invest more. Before moving to the next project, I want to say that overall NPCs in Skyrim are quite smart. They indeed have lives and dialogues are better managed than in Oblivion. Fighting system is way better visually and enemies actually use block more often. The story is beautiful, voice actors actually could deliver the Viking vibe just everywhere. What can I say? Great game.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
And enjoyed your last shower.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think? The entire world unraveled.
In 2015, Bethesda released new Fallout game and the most beautiful cutscene in their history. This time, ID Software helped them out with fighting system, and overall the project came out quite well. Fallout 4 won some awards and was nominated for the brand new Game of the Year award, founded in 2014. The Golden Joystick named Fallout 4 as the most wanted game of the year, and yeah, it was the one. So, ladies and gents, it's time to see how a new creation of engine performed, how smart NPCs become. First, let's talk about animations and how realistic they are.
Good morning! Vault-Tec calling.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna start with Piper because she is a very charismatic, maybe somewhat pushy, but definitely believable journalist. As companion, she actually loses her charm, but we're gonna talk about it later. In Fallout 4, Beth introduced a new system of interaction between PC and NPC.
I just got here, but yeah.
So now we can actually talk and have few short text options to pick from.
What's that?
That is how all dialogues became alive and more realistic if you wish. There is no need to read every PC's speech line. PC means player character.
You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
You devious!
And here we have an angry Mayor McDonough, who's actually having a nice point about how dangerous Piper's deeds are.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press.
And here are consequences of Piper's work.
Where's my brother?
I swear, I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family!
What a nice introduction to the main story.
Put the gun down, now!
He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
I am not crazy. I read the paper. I know the synths are here, walking among us. So wait, are you telling me you're human?
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
That's just what a synth would do, ducking the question. We don't serve your kind here.
Here we have a shy radio dude, Travis, who needs help with self-confidence, and we're gonna help him out, of course. On radio he sounds alike, but if we do his quest, he will speak differently.
Hi.
Man. So basically we can change lives around and all our actions matter on a bigger scale. It is not only about what NPCs think of us, but much more deeper. And if in Fallout 3 we have just one complex ending that includes some of 29 independent video segments, in Fallout 4 we have 4 factions to end the game with. We can do it with Railroad, or with Minutemen, or with Institute, or with BS dudes.
Nice Pip-Boy.
NPCs again have a life. Probably there is not so much improvement if we compare their behavior with Skyrim, but definitely it's better than in Fallout 3. But overall animations, how they eat or do stuff, are poorly done, I think. If you call yourself a game animator, show us that you care. Voice actors really did care, and did their job very well. Meet brothers Bobrov. In this game, Bethesda give us different nationalities, and it is some sort of improvement that kicks in just right in post-apocalyptic world. But it is not only that. While it is easy to fake Russian accent, it would be way better to find someone who naturally don't need to fake it. And Bethesda found these actors. Unhappy was great. So, ladies and gents, in this regard, Bethesda did very, very good.
Vadim!
It's true! Don't listen to my brother! Someone needs to get rid of him!
And thank that they don't use Oblivion experience
I don't think many
here.
would notice if he, you know, disappeared.
Good day. You too. Well met.
Just think how damn good it'll feel holding one of these.
Speaking of trading, here's nothing revolutionary new. Well, settlement building is a featured new mechanic, and of course you can have a merchant there. But their AI didn't level up.
I'll take a look, sure.
You can find other settlements on the map with people working, like here. Or doing weird stuff, like here. Well, you can claim these settlements as yours and build around, or kinda enslave them if you side with raiders. Settlers don't have unique personalities or set of skills, but you can give them a better weapon or something to defend your settlement. Fights NPC versus NPC visually are more epic than in Fallout 3 due to new graphical solutions, right? But I had to lower all settings because the game unexpectedly crashes to desktop. Though on everything ultra I have stable 60 frames per second. With absolutely all perks unlocked and maximum stats, stealth status changes from hidden to danger quite fast, if you are super close to the enemy. Basically it works like in Fallout 3. If you are not super close, enemies will have less chances to spot you, but normally they gonna shoot in your direction, so it is always better to change positions like a pro. Once again, you can be spotted because they see you, or because you make noise. So, stealth mechanics are implemented quite good in this game. In Fallout 76 there will be an epic change in this regard, but in Fallout 76 we will not have permanent companions. Back to Piper. So, once again we can ask our companions to do stuff, like go somewhere, use objects and so on. And in Fallout 4 I find this mechanic more broken than in Skyrim. Or actually I had no issues with that in Skyrim, but so many in this game.
Over there.
Let's quickly mention that persuasion is still here, but there is nothing to talk about cause it is not any different. Basically you can persuade NPCs to do what you want them to do. Sometimes, not always.
Things would be so much simpler.
The karma system was replaced by affinity, and you can reach the maximum affinity with your companion by doing stuff they like. For example, picking the right options in dialogues. The maximum affinity will grant you a special perk. In case of Piper, it is double XP when you successfully persuade someone or discover a new location. Sadly, in Fallout 4, NPCs lost their ability to judge your bad intentions and provocative behavior. And they don't give a flying duck if you run naked. Yeah, if you want to be a psycho, your companion probably will hate it. I did not try a dude from Nuka World who is a raider. I think he should be okay with that. Well, first your companion will leave you and then get aggressive. But all of them are essential, meaning you cannot kill them. Of course, alternatively you can max out the affinity and romance them. In Skyrim you can do it as well, but it is much easier. Senorita Piper, babe, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Before moving to the next project, I want to briefly mention that Fallout 4 was well done overall. Good fighting system and impressive voice actor work. But it had a lot of bugs, and some of them were game-breaking bugs. For example, Railroad Quest was completely bugged for me, and I could not finish the game. The modding community created a whole bunch of everything to make Fallout 4 better looking, even more interesting to play, but more important, they could fix all major bugs. And it wasn't the case in the next project, because New Fallout is not a single-player game. In 2018, Bethesda game studios flushed their reputation down the toilet. Yes, their games had bugs, of course. Fallout 4 was a very broken game through and through, but Fallout 76 is the worst project they have ever released.
Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation.
But today we're gonna talk about Fallout 76 in 2023, not 5 years ago. So let's get started. Online game in general has more PCs than NPCs. If it doesn't, well, the game sucks in this case. 76 was born as survival action RPG, but after some extremely stupid choices, lost the need to make its players to survive. In this game, auto-aim is super OP, so your grandma will be fine. Fights visually are not that epic like in Fallout 4, less shakiness, less explosions, not so many mobs to fight against. There is nothing random happening during events, almost. There are some exceptions. Overall, mobs are quite stupid. I know that this dude with moveset of Giant from Skyrim is not exactly NPC, but it is easier to show you the level of stupidity. And it is not only that, I'm convinced that enemies in Fallout 76 use auto-aim as well. Actually, Behemoth, or I call him Papa Hawk, in general never misses. But something happened here. Anyways, his second rock goes directly to my face. I think we can try again, because why not? Puppy, please react. Come on, dude. And see? He uses bots. In 76, NPCs don't have lives, and it is pretty much okay for online game, because you can't wait faster. Anyways, they could at least have some sort of activities going on, but nope, nothing. But animations are still here, and they are still badly done. In Fallout 4, Beth managed to make parts way better.
I expect you want to talk to the Warwicks. You'll be coming for a regular.
What's your poison?
You're my babe, you're my poison. Let's talk about NPC's reaction. Duchess is an essential NPC and she doesn't give a flying duck if you kill someone in her bar. And this game has lots of essential NPCs. Of course, it's all good that they're essential, but I wish we could have some sort of karma or something like that. Instead, we have reputation. It's easier to farm reputation these days, but it could took you around 2 months 3 years ago. Maxed reputation allows you to buy a few extra items, and that is all.
Foundation is how we'll reclaim this whole area. What we build here has to last for generations.
Well, actually they did not build anything in 3 years. The game has few factions, but we have an ongoing war between settlers and raiders. And we can help both sides doing their daily missions to farm a reputation. Once it's done, there is no need to come back here, so I think let's visit raiders. Bye bye.
Seriously?
Yes, seriously.
Count on the mercenaries these days.
Yeah. Okay, opening the map.
I've got my eye on you.
The raiders are
offense.
right here. Raiders in Fallout 76 are not bad people, or they don't act like bad people. But there is no sympathy to any side.
You here to help?
No.
Cause I got stuff that needs doing.
No. Bye bye.
Don't we all?
Trading exists, but there's nothing new. Persuasion is not relevant anymore. Even in story mode, it depends on your special stats. You can swap around as you want. So, as a game mechanic, it is pretty much dead. Visually, not just every single animation is badly done, but this dude can do it the whole day. And it's kinda stupid.
Hey, a penny. Copper's always handy.
It is a fragmentation mine. Have some fun. Here's another example of total stupidity and degradation. By the way, I'm not a fan of voice acting in this game, but it is quite subjective. I don't like it, you do you. Yokizokis, I think here everything is clear. Let me show you stealth mechanics. In Fallout 76 we can raise our stats way higher than in previous chapters, and that is how we can become super duper stealthy. It can be achieved with low health builds, and probably someone thinks that it is a hard gameplay. But actually it is not true. First, because I can easily reset my stealth status, and second, the damage income is quite low. Of course you need good armor, probably use mutations at low levels, but it is definitely doable. During main quest you will get a Chinese stealth suit from Fallout 3. It works the same way, so stealth mechanics are available for you early in the game. If you want a romantic relationship, here's Beckett, or you have a female NPC as well. One of them will reside at your camp, or you have other options if you want.
Anything, huh? Well, I'll keep that in mind.
NPCs may react on something about you. For example, Beckett here is not happy with my camp placement, or raiders, for example, will call me 76 if I have Vault suit on. Listen, you, I want to say, never mind. Before I move to the last project, I want to say that despite of totally deserved hate this game received at launch, Fallout 76 deserves some respect these days, because it is 5 years old and can offer you a good story mode. As well, I highly recommend this game for people who are not good at gaming online, but wanna be good. The community is awesome and very helpful, and even if it is still a total bug fest, you will have some fun, I promise. So, ladies and gents, we are done with Fallout and the Elder Scrolls series, but still have something fresh and new? Or maybe not. On September 1st, 2023, Bethesda released Starfield for those who paid some extra money. The game came out as buggy as hell once again, and received a whole bunch of hate here and there, with leaking reviews, for no obvious reason. And it is a nominee for RPG of the Year. You can vote right now. So Bethesda fanboys, you know what to do. ID Software once again assisted with development of the game, and honestly I really enjoy the fighting system in Starfield. I have zero issues with enemies being stupid. I mean, they are not stupid. Easy to defeat? Yes! But they know what to do. Stealth was kinda broken at launch, but now I guess they fixed it in the last update, or maybe my perception of the game has been changed, because I did not touch it for 2 weeks, and 10 minutes ago I finished playing the game once again. In total I've already used over 1 terabyte of disk space to record everything from Arena up to Starfield. More than 30 hours just playing games. Starfield is 3 months young, so probably Bethesda will make more bug fixes and do something about NPC's behavior, I don't know. At the moment, fighting system is okay and everything else is not. Let's talk about everything else. Sadly, NPCs are dumb, and you can steal stuff right in front of them. The justice system is stupid here, because you can kill as many as you want, pay fine, or spend few days in jail, and that's all. Voice actors suck in this game.
Looks like you got some fines to clear up.
Yeah, homie. It looks like I need to pay you,
Good.
Nah.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
Dude, I'm a criminal.
What is it now? You don't look that bad.
First, your Russian accent is hella fake. And second,
You won't even need a
you
bandage for
just talk like a very bad voice actor.
Hold still.
Hold still.
There.
What do you mean there? What's your problem? Though Constellation members have good voice actors. And very interesting reaction to my actions.
Hey, good to see you.
Really? If you try to look at them via scope, your crosshair will be pushed away. But anyways, you can shoot them. These NPCs are essential, so you cannot kill them. But as well, they will not get aggro, so you can shoot them as much as you
Ever
want.
since I got here,
They don't care.
this has felt like
Adoring
home.
fan will eventually
These people are
stop being
family.
essential and go away if you damage him a lot. Some NPCs look completely lifeless, like moving objects. In Daggerfall they had more personality than here. Look at him. And you cannot push him away and he's not get angry with you trying to do it. Completely brainwashed NPC. It looks like Bethesda forgot to finish all these encounters and even the main questline for NG Plus situation. Because this dude could not possibly see me on Vectera or Frontier in this universe. And what am I supposed to say here?
Excellent. So glad I caught you.
No, dude.
Tell me Bitlow.
No. Think that this place look like a real coffee shop. People are talking.
And welcome to Terraform.
But in general, NPCs don't have life. They don't have homes, no families, nothing. And this is the final nail in the coffin of artificial intelligence in this game. Who are you talking
to
to?
report that our stocks are currently
I'm
being
here.
maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might
wear
need.
your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
So why are you wearing this helmet? Speaking of persuasion ability, it is actually quite handy in Starfield. So in NG Plus we have a special Starborn speech line. And here we have it.
Good guess. That's pretty much exactly right.
Persuasion itself has been changed. It is still RNG based, but you have to gain persuasion points and can try high numbers or go low. Let's try high and I failed. Now let's try high and yeah, I won. Finally, companions. We can romance them like in Fallout 4 and basically have the same way to get the maximum affinity. Do what Sarah likes and you will marry her in no time. And basically that's it. Bethesda did great the whole way from Arena up to Fallout 4. Extremely failed in Fallout 76 and delivered unfinished Starfield, with NPC more stupid than in Oblivion. Honestly, I don't know who would expect so much different versions of English in post-apocalyptic interstellar universe. Because any society will talk more or less the same way after a few generations. And on Jameson we have just one city, so one society. Yokizokis, big thank you for watching. I will see you later. Bye bye bye. Bye bye.